I want to show you guys how I add the muscle and detail to these twisty tie guys. The tutorial for the skeleton should be pinned. To start, the tape I use is masking tape. The thinner the better. The main process is just ripping pieces off, rolling them up, sticky side out, that's very important, and just bunching it up in the main big shapes of the body. After each large roll is added, I like to go over with just a normal piece of tape just to reinforce it and stick it on, as you can see here. Big thing with this process is you don't want to pack it too tightly or add too much tape. You want to leave natural gaps like in the elbows, around the shoulders like you can see here, and the hips, areas like that, just so there's still posability and mobility. It's something that comes with like time and practice for doing it, but if you're selective about where you tightly wrap or how you wrap it up, it'll help preserve movement. This roll here is a kind of specific shape that I like to do for the bicep and tricep. Again, I'm just trying to keep it segmented so there's still movement at the elbow. You can see there's a pretty sizable gap between the elbow and the forearm. And then you can kind of, I don't want to say fill the gaps, but cover the gaps with just a thin, normal piece of masking tape. I'm going to jump ahead a good bit here with covering the rest of the body and adding muscle. This is mentally the kind of guide I have in my mind for the big shapes, for the legs, the arms, the pecs. It doesn't have to be super specific, it's just a general idea. I'm left with this bulky body, it's a good base. The next step is just adding details specific to the character. So for this, I'm making absolute Batman. So what I like to do is layer a lot of pieces of masking tape, sometimes thin or thick strips. This is a thin strip here that I'm gluing on just to look like a belt. Then with some thicker pieces that I layered up, I cut them up in small squares to be like pouches on the utility belt. It's the same process for the logo. I just take one little rectangle and cut in the little corners, color it black with just a Sharpie or black marker, and glue it. This process goes for all the details, so I'm cutting small triangles for the ears. For his cape, I sandwich the twisty tie in between two pieces of tape, cut out the specific shape, and do that for all the pieces. Color with markers, and it's done. Just experiment and have fun with this whole process. It's kind of finicky. Thanks for watching.